So obviously you guys can see car's back on the dyno, round 2. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some 1500 to 4000 RPM pulls, and that's just to make sure all our fuel's in the right you know, where it's supposed to be, and we're gonna go from there. We're tuning with Kurt Dusterhoff, so let's see what he can make out of this. Alright, so ran into an issue. Apparently the module inside the trans that we got, it's not communicating with the vehicle. So even though we had a friend of ours come out and flash the computer, it's still not reading it. What it's doing, it's when it's revving up and trying to go into boost, it's actually running, it's stopping the boost from coming or closing the throttle, and it keeps on saying it's going into some kind of stall. So what we're going to do now is we are going to put the original computer back into the car and see if that does it for us. So another day, stay tuned, we'll get it there. So we're back again on the dyno. So last time we were having some kind of trans issues. So what we ended up doing is we swapped off the modules from the transmission. Now the car's happy. It's shifting. It's going into boost. So now it's let's see what she can make. We're going to try something else this time. We also put stock tires in the rear, just to make sure the wheels weren't causing an issue. I know some people commented on the tires and that. It's not, but we're gonna try this to see, just to be on the safe side. But I spoke to a couple people and they said the wheel wasn't be a problem. It was probably something in the trans that was already hurt. But thank God we got DMB's transmission in there. We got Kurt Dusterhoff tuning the vehicle. So let's see what we can get out of it. Another idler tensioner, rip-a-tune. So far what we got in the car, we've people that helped us out on this build. It's going to be Kurt Dusterhoff with the tuning, DNB Auto for the transmission, rip-a-tune on the idler pulley, CPE grip tech on the pulley, ATI lower, FIC injector. We have the dry shaft shock on the dry shaft. We also have what else did we do on this thing? TBA for the diff race. So those are all supporting mods for the vehicle. Obviously the upper pulley and the lower pulley, and a great tune from Kurt Dusterhoff is what got the car to where it's at. So let's do one more pull and see if we got a final number for it. right, so final numbers. We didn't hit the 1,000 horsepower this time. We need some supporting mods. We're still waiting on headers. We're gonna do a, we're gonna port the blower, but we're not that far off. We're about 42 horsepower off from 1,000. So I think it's pretty impressive.
That's a lot of horsepower,
right?
That's a lot.
Sure gonna put Corey on his seat, right?
Oh man, yeah.
So yeah, thank God, everything swayed, both pools, we're good, we're both safe.
Man,
right?
Yeah, I was behind there. I was praying, but shit.
Yeah, no, thanks to DMB's transmission. Again, Kurt Dusterhoff for a great tune. And thank you all for all the supporting mods that you guys helped us all on. Everybody knows who they are. I named a couple of them already. If I didn't name you, well, you know, thank you, and we're still doing business. So, but yeah, this is it, man. We're gonna call Corey and have him pick up his car.
All right, y'all, so as you can see, we are here at Full Blown. If you watched the last video, then you know what happened with the Jeep Trackhawk. And yeah, we think the motor blew out, but we still hasn't been able to throw it up in the air. Because if you watched the last video, once again, I reiterate, you would have seen everything. You would have knew that it just got here on the outro and everything like that. So when they put it in there, they'll find out everything and see. But as for my dyno numbers, man, them dyno numbers was good though. I know we got to get past the death of the Hellhawk, but the dyno numbers are looking real good and they're looking real top level. You know what I'm saying? Real top of the MOOC and for the top of the MOOC individuals like myself. And I'm dealing with some top of the MOOC people and a top of the MOOC owner by the name of Alex at Full Blown Performance. So make sure you follow him on Instagram and subscribe to their YouTube channel, go to their website, and all that information will be below in the description. But let's go over here, see the Hellcat 2.0. And man, they washed it up for me. Shout out to my dog Alex. He washed it up for me like I washed up his Jeep Trackhawk, but the only difference is the motor blew out in this one and it's still good in mine, and let's hope it stays that way. And it's looking real glorious and clean right now. And I like that, it looks nice right there with the honeycomb. But yeah, that's everything. Got my floating cap back on there. Shout out to my dog Alex. Got that joint back on there. I'm actually really liking that, you know what I mean? We needed that back, have it matching and look tacky with that one silver one on there. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything, man. They got the numbers pumping and jumping. Everything looked good. That joint looking real magnificent. Got the forges on there. I don't know how well the forges are gonna do with those tires, with the amount of power that it's putting out now that y'all have seen. But we're gonna find out, and this is only a temporary setup anyway, because we plan on actually putting all the drag radios on there. I don't know about the front two, but it's all gonna be a totally different rim setup because this is a totally different setup with the car. Now before, don't get me wrong, it's a Hellcat Redeye. I had it beefed up, you know what I'm saying, at 797 from the factory like that, you know, but now I got it beefed up and the setup just isn't matching the power that's putting out. And not only to just be safe on the road, but also just to go to the drag strip and do all the other stuff that I wanted to do before. I'm gonna change the whole, you know, dynamics of the wheels and tires. And I've never done this before on my channel. I actually did one time, my guy Bart, but we never got to take it out because I ended up moving to LA, and that was when I was going from my first Hellcat for 6 or 7 months. And it was like, I think 1,000 to the crank on that one or not, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember off the top of my head, but the real G Squad, y'all know. But y'all have seen the numbers here, and it's like damn near 1,000. Was like 1,000 just to the wheel, wasn't it?
985 to the wheel, so crank is like 11.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we need the whole setup, and unfortunately this isn't all-wheel drive, but kind of fortunately too, because that's what makes it so fun, since it is just rear-wheel drive. You know what I mean? But since it's not all-wheel drive, we can't do all 4 corners drag radios like what Alex did. Not that exact setup that he did on his Trackhawk. So we're gonna put some big chunkies in the back with a smaller rim, and we're gonna put some small rims with some meat on the tires in the front too. I just don't know exactly how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna base it off of, I'm not the expert in this situation, y'all notice if you know me. So I'm gonna leave it up to Alex and his expertise, and we're gonna see what's up. You know what I'm saying? As far as, I still wanna daily it though. So I wanna have a setup on that motorcycle. I haven't driven a motorcycle, I don't know how long, but I still wanna have a setup that's drivable, everydayable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's even a word, I want to be able to drive it on a daily basis and be an everyday driver. You know, but I'm gonna have another setup just for when we go to the drag strip with a big ass radio in the back and, you know, some skinnies in the front. But I need something for everyday use. So if you got any recommendations, comment below and let me know. But now it's done, it's over. Tall guy, I'm out. Stay tuned because the next video, come on man, y'all know we're gonna throw in this one. The first drive is about to be completed and done. And I'm really excited to see how this joint drives and how it whips, even on the 4Gs. So tall guy, GoPro in my hand, catch y'all next video, baby.